The following Conscious Consumer Network recording of a live broadcast is available to purchase in high definition at ethymarket.com. Support free and independent media by becoming a CCN pledger. For €10 a month, you can have unlimited access to CCN high definition downloads at ethymarket.com. Ethymarket, the ethical marketplace for conscious consumers.
All right, folks, welcome back to CCN for the fastest ride on the planet. And yes, Peter's half naked today. And I'm trying to prove a point. I'm trying to share the love on the planet because we at CCN, we've been doing this for almost 5 months. We've created a new portal for the planet on how do people get their vibration up, get their energies back online, come back from the dead, change your heart. Anyways, so we're going to get down to the heart of the matter today. So I'm going to belabor a couple points on the front end because I want to share with my star sisters on the planet. This is meant for you. I'll get to my brothers in a little bit. For my star sisters, you know, if you really like what we do over here at CCNC, because I got Biggie and Mel, and they're busting their hump 24/7 to bring forth Peter's planet, i.e. Peter's solutions for the planet. And I've been working on these solutions for a long time, and they're very simple. We can get our mind, body, and spirit corrected. But today I'm appealing on a special note, because we got to the end of the month to get the, how do you put it, get this thing back online, because we've been sort of a little derailed because our funding source decided they want to control the flow. You see, and that's what the mainstream media does. They've all been bought and paid for by the advertising scam. So they put out dictates and controls. Well, we here at CCN will not be compromised, but we need a little help. Brother Peter needs a little help. He needs a little love. You know, we're going to trade some source. It's energy. This is part of the energy, because we're the only ones on the planet doing live streaming TV with truth that you'll never, ever hear on the mainstream media. So I'm going to appeal to my sisters on the planet to share some love. Because, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you basically what we're doing is, yeah, we got a membership drive. It's not really membership, folks. Let me tell you what you get when you come over to CCN. You get all the shows reposited into our data banks. You can access them in high-def streaming TV, which is a really beautiful benefit. And yeah, you can share it on the planet. But we need a little love. I need about 300 sisters or brothers to come forward in the next 15 days to share the love. And it's, folks, it's very inexpensive. It's we're not about the damn money over here, but we don't want to be bought and paid for by the advertising scam that controls that lamestream media. We don't do lamestream media. We're bringing truth at light speed. We got Brother Sacha, we got Patio, we got Stillness in the Storm with Brother Justin, we got Brother Dean with New Beginnings, you got Brother Peter here with Solutions of the Planet. I bring the best and the brightest on the planet every week. I'm lining them up. They're standing to bring forward all these beautiful solutions. I'm really excited because we're working on so many different modalities to bring the planet's vibration up and the energies. Brother Peter will be sharing how to make medicine in real time, probably in the next 30 days or less. Get Sister Laura probably come help me out, and she did a show with me a couple weeks back. I've had Brother Ty Bollinger on. So if you don't see what Brother Peter's doing on Solutions of the Planet, you really need to step over to this page and go to the Peter Eugene page, because I post in real time after we complete these beautiful programs of Solutions on the Planet to get the mind, body, and spirit corrected. So I'm gonna throw this out. This is a very temporary. This is my offer to my star sisters. The first 10 that do a full year of support to CCN to keep us moving this train forward with Solutions on the Planet will get 30 minutes of my undivided attention to be able to ask me anything they want, talk to me about any subject, any issue, medical modalities, whatever it may be. I'm putting my energy out there for my sisters. So if you would like some of my time, well, share a little love and support this CCN broadcast, because it's the only alternative news stream that's cutting across all the lines, all the lies, all the bull crap. So I need some help. So help Peter out, and you help me out. I'll be glad to give you a little of my energy. So we'll schedule on my convenience 30 minutes of my energy where we can sit and talk and Skype, and you can see what we really are accomplishing on this planet. So that's my offer to my star sisters on the planet. And what do we do over here? You're saying what type of benefit you would get supporting us? Well, you know, as long as we can keep this train running, you're going to be getting a lot more solutions on the medical side of things. I've had Brother Troy Hippa. He's over at Living Herbal Pharmacy. He's bringing beautiful modalities, and he teaches how to do it over at his site. So you can watch videos over there in real time to deal with the medical maladies on the planet that Big Pharma, the FDA, and white coat medicine will never talk about. The solutions are so simple, and that's why most people are missing them, because most people are been mind hacked on this ride on this planet, and we've got a lot, 5 generations that have been binded up by the false construct they've been fed from the religious, and I cover that, from the medical, from the military-industrial complex, the shots, all this stuff. And but there's simple solutions. There's ways to fix our machines, get our bodies back online, get our hearts back online, get our minds back online. So I'm appealing to my star sisters, and there's a lot of them out there, and I love you, and I see you. They're keeping me in line. They're keeping Peter running a little bit faster. So with that being said, anyways, I thought I was blocked. I looked down and I saw the red line. It was you. Okay, good. Anyway, so I don't want to belabor this, but let me share a little bit about what Peter's been doing on this planet since he came on board. I'll give a little background on who I am. I did 10 years in the military-industrial complex. I had to go into the sea of illusion to figure out this game, and it is a game, folks. They got everybody on lock, stock, and barrel. So I've gone into creation mode over the last 3 years. I knew there was something wrong. I knew they were telling me some sea stories, for lack of a better term. Anyways, we get to travel at a much better light speed force if we get our mind, body, and spirit right. So anyways, I did my time in the military. We got out of the military, and then I realized that all wars were bankers' wars, and it's really just a hypothecation event on the masses. They're considered human resources. They've really tricked my brothers and sisters who have served in the military and under the guise of patriotism, and they've sold them a bill of goods, and they're not treating my brothers and sisters very good, the ones that they dispose of, especially the ones with PTSD and major medical issues. So, you know what, folks, come on over to Peter's house, and I'm going to help everybody fix their maladies. This is doable. Everything's doable. So anyways, I did my time in the military, and then I started looking outside the box. I've been looking outside the box for a long time. And then I got creative in my heart, and I decided to create a portal called Privatis.me. That's Privatis.me, M-E. So if you go over there, you can get into that house for free, and that's where everything starts. That's the mind, body, and spirit that I talk about. I have 3 free tours over on my page, so all you got to do is click on, get on Privatis.me, and go start your journey there, because you got to start at the beginning. And I know a lot of people are advanced, but on the medical modalities, that's the first video it covers. The alternatives, Big Pharma hates me talking about. So I give links in real time. If you go through those 3 free tours, you'll be able to see all the stuff that I have in my house, all the cupboards, I call them. You go open the cupboards, but you got to find your way to them. So that's why I put like a PowerPoint presentation in these 3 free tours to give people clarity, because I realize the mind hack goes far, wide, and deep. So I kept it simple when I created this website, and it's a beautiful site, and it's sharing informations and truth at a better, much more effectively, because nobody's really talking about the mind, body, spirit, except the light workers that are awake. So I've created a portal. Go figure, Peter's portal. Anyways, I invite all my star sisters and brothers come on over to Privatis.me, share our links, share our information. I gave it away for free because I love my brothers and sisters so much that I had to share some truth. So that's all it is, folks. You don't have to be afraid of the truth, but they've compartmentalized everything on the planet, and that's why I created an 8-week accelerated free truth tour over on my page. You got to start at the beginning, because like I say, this is a mind hack they've done, and they've done a successful job. So, but we'll start with the body. So let's talk about the body a little bit. As you can see, folks, I'm 55. That's my age. You know what? The body's not supposed to look like it's ready for the boneyard at 55. When you take care of your machine, when you can fix the machine, you can reverse things. I used to be on the aspartame and the poisons and eating the GMO crap and the garbage. And so I said, well, I got to fix my machine. I got to get my mind right. I got to get the brain fog. I was doing the Diet Coke, which had aspartame in it, gave me brain block. I had sore muscles, aches and pains, and my machine was not running very good. So I had to readjust, and I went and watched this video back in 2006 called, yeah, folks, you can pull this stuff up. I'll share in real time. It's called Sweet Misery. And if you know anybody who's on that excitotoxin, they need to get off that, folks. It's really, really bad for the body. It's an excitotoxin, and it actually compromises the body. And I know because I drank that crap for 24 years. And then I said, you know, I got to change my mind. I got to change what I'm putting into my machine. So that was part of my trek to crossing over to alternatives and natural alternatives. And there's so many good alternatives. And this is what's the beauty, the solutions. This is why everybody's been talking about the problems on the planet. I say the hell with the problems. Let's talk about solutions. So this is why I'm throwing my hat in the ring for all my brothers and sisters out there. Come on in. The water's fine. Don't be afraid of the truth. The truth shall set you free. It's all about the heart. Home is where the heart is, but you got to get your vibration right. You got to get your energies realigned. Anyways, that's what we do at Privatis.Me. Nobody knows what we do. You know, the way you find out is you click on my link. Matter of fact, I'll be piggybacking that link to this this video of this live streaming event. When it gets condensed and brought up, I'll be piggybacking my link so everybody can go find their way to my house. And go figure, Biggie. This is a house that Peter built. I think Peter built is a truck. Anyways, my poor name really takes it. I got to go talk to my mother about Peter. Anyways, with that being said, let's move this this train a little faster. It's good to get on track, folks. It's good to change your mind. It's good to get with this mind, body, spirit paradigm, because if you don't, it's just going to get uglier. People are becoming speed bumps in life. But not only do we do the mind, body, spirit over at Privatis.Me, I also do education, folks. We all got trapped on the planet by this birth certificate scam that they've put on. They actually, let me share a little bit on that. They captured the body, the mind, and spirits at birth. When the baby came out that canal, mommy gave over. She actually, on that document, when she brought you into the public hospital, it was a give over. It's considered abandoned property. Well, and then after the baby's born, they actually capture the soul of that child. That's called the left heel. Go figure, the soul. They actually draw blood from it, and they put it on what's called a DNA Guthrie card. Anyways, then after that, they go ahead and put you on the record in the system of Downs. They actually posted it in the newspaper. And because daddy's nowhere to be found and mommy became the informant, they actually separated mommy and daddy. So the child is considered a bastard child. I can't make this stuff up. Brother Curtis and I have been talking about this for years, and Brother Jonah. Anyways, it's once I found out all this stuff, folks, there's a way to go back home. So what I've done is I've constructed a nice portal over at Peter's house at Privatis.Me, and I actually do calls every Thursday on the planet to share the love, to show my brothers and sisters that there is a way out. There's always one way out. That's a good song, by the way, all my brothers. Anyways, folks, I get things through the music. I have a background in music, about 20 years as a percussionist, lead vocalist. So I have some skills and talents. So I get everything through the music because it is all about vibration and pitch. So we're going to bring up our vibration. But if you come over to my house on Thursday nights, for my regular members, I actually talk about how to capture these title, because right now you're just a title. That's why they can beat your brakes off in court, because when you walk in under that creation, that registration, first, middle, and last, they got you locked. They got you owned lock, stock, and barrel. I have a 4-page document that shows how they put you in a foreign citizen trust. I know this is foreign to most people. That's why this is a really fast ride on the planet. I'm in all the portals, and I'm covering all the issues of the day. Ironically, when the baby's born and brought in, it's a new issue, ISSUE, and they actually deposit that to issue because it was born and brought into the public. And this is the banker scam that they've been doing for so long. I mean, they're really, really masters at this. So instead of going to war, folks, we go to peace. We go and we just fix the status. There's a problem with the status. So anyways, if you come on over, yes, it's a fast ride, but there's a starting point here. If you go through the 3 free tours, that's your starting point. Please start there and go through the accelerated tour. I cover about unconsenting, what happens in court with the bonds. I cover your first step. You need to get that 200-year history lesson you didn't get with the changes on the horizon part 2. I've got it all structured in an easy to follow format with videos to watch, informations, By the time you get to week 4, actually week 5, it's called the compromise. Actually, week 4 is called the compromise because they've compromised the mind, body, and spirit through the GMOs, the chemtrails, the shots, the fluoride in the water supply. Well, there's solutions to all this, and that's what I'm bringing forward. So, we really need to light up this planet, folks. It's time for the wake-up call. So, for those who are on my page and would like to educate themselves further on how they can remove themselves from the public to the private, you're going to need to get a seat over at Privatis.me. Anyways, everybody comes into Privatis.me for free, but if you want to come to class, you got to share the love and support Brother Peter, what he's doing, because there is no free lunch in life, and we do the documents. We actually show the documents and how to unconsent and all these little different nuances that everybody's going to come and learn. So all you got to do is get in the house, come into my portals, and start at the beginning. And you too can be free. It's this is what it's about, folks, because this game has gotten really ugly. And if you want to continue to become a speed bump in life, and I've been talking about this stuff for 3 years. I had a radio show, and most people wait until the bear is on their doorstep before they're in crisis, before it shakes the poop out of their brain for them to get their wake-up call. You don't have to wait for an emergency. You don't have to be in a state of crisis, because if you're in a state of conflict, it makes it so much more complicated to get over this bridge. So it's always good to come in when you're not under any duress or any stress and find your way back home through these beautiful processes. I did a beautiful seminar 2 weeks ago, Biggie. It was fantastic with Brother Jonah. He came out here to where I'm at. And yes, I have the information on the fast track on how to break the chains that bind. So folks, you got to snap out of it and come on in. Don't be afraid of the truth. The truth shall set you free. Anyways, on that note, we're working on all sorts of beautiful solutions on the planet. And this is my job. I get to live life on purpose. I get to communicate with my brothers and sisters across the planet. This has been one fun ride. And my stellar star sisters, I love you girls. You keep me on my toes in more ways than one. Anyways, this is what I call sharing the love. We got to change the vibration. But I'm going to step in a little bit to my star brothers. My star brothers have been compromised. If they don't fix their machines, if they don't start at the beginning with the body, how can you share the love with your star sisters if your body's compromised? All these so-called men across the country have been emasculated. They're eating out of endocrine disrupting cans. The canned goods in America are all compromised. They're eating GMOs. They're feeding the machines really, really poorly. And I have simple solutions over at Privatis.me if you'll just start at the beginning, like Celtic salt, magnesium chloride, which 90% of the masses are deficient on. Hemp powder, it's a dense nutrition restructure. So if you're on blood pressure medication, you'll be able to get off of it. So my brothers, we got to bring up the vibration, because my sisters are dying for the love out there. We got to complete their circuits. So I don't want my sisters being lacking to get their vibration up. So I got to get my brothers to snap out of it and snap into it, so that we can complete these circuits across the planet. My girls need to get their yoni on. Anyways, I may be able to get Adina on. She talks about the yoni, and that's part of you. You can't ignore any part of your body, mind, and spirit, because if you leave anything out, most people are, which they do, most people are dead inside. They can't complete their circuit. It's all about electromagnetic flow of the heart. That's you have what's called your sinoatrial node. That's that ticker right in the middle of your chest. That's where you started when mommy and daddy created you. So my star brothers, time to step it up, because our sisters are dying for some love, and Brother Peter can't do it all. Anyways, this is what we're about, folks, on Solutions of the Planet. I've had some of the best and the brightest on my shows. I have this ability to find them and walk through. I've had Brother Ty Bollinger, who puts out a monthly newsletter on all the alternative cancer treatments. Brother Troy Hippa at Living Herbal Pharmacy. Yeah, write this stuff down, folks. Go take a look at these links. I post this stuff far and wide on the planet to give everybody, I call it, direction of flow. So we need to start completing our circuits. We need to get our minds right, our hearts right, our spirits. Those that have listened to this, they're getting their spirit right, they're conscious. Thereby, here we have this beautiful construct called CCN. This is what we do, folks. We're here for a reason, And in order to break the chains that bind, we've got to keep CCN rolling. Folks, I don't get paid anything for doing this. I'm not about the money. That's not substance to me. We are the substance. You are the substance. You are the heart. So let's get to the heart of the matter and let's fix this planet. So let's share the love and support what CCN's been doing. Brother Mel and Sister Mel and Brother Biggie have been busting their chops for month after month. It's been a really fast ride for them, but we want to keep the fast ride moving. It's a sad state of affairs when people try and dictate what we're trying to bring forward on content, because we don't hide anything, folks. I bring it all, and I'll show. That's where I live. I'm not afraid of no damn ghost, but we need a little support. So I'm appealing to all of my brothers and sisters. I know we have thousands of listeners now who pay attention to what's going on, but Brother Peter wants to stay in the loop and continue to bring these beautiful solutions to the planet. I got a brother coming on this Friday. We're going to talk about the water. There's actual constructs that can fix the water because their vibrations all wrong. You're a sea bag, folks. 75% of your body's water. And if you're drinking bad water, then guess what? Your vibration's bad, your energies are bad, and you're keeps you in a state of conflict. So that's going to be a nice guest to have on this Friday. So that's another solutions I'll be bringing to the planet. I align with the best and the brightest on the planet who bring these solutions. So I'd like to stay in this loop because my work's not quite done yet here. I know when I finish, then I'll be going to do something else. But folks, what's beautiful, it's nice to be able to live your life on purpose. Step outside the box. Get creative. This is the last thing on the planet they want. Take back your power. You can get empowered by getting wrecked in the heart, mind, body, and spirit. So we got to move this train a little bit faster. And I really appreciate it's one hell of a ride, folks. But you got to get in it. You can't stand back. You can't be a spectator in life. We've been spectators our entire lives. That's what they want us to do, is be spectators. They don't want us to empower ourselves, step outside the box, and take ourselves home. I got a heavy heart. But that's the whole point, folks. If you can't feel, you're dead inside. You got to have a heart. So let's find the heart, folks, and let's get the hearts together. There's lots of hearts on the planet. I'm finding them. They're all coming over to my Peter Eugene page, all my light working brothers and sisters. We need some help. We got to pull together or we fall apart. So this is where we are. What do we want to do to change it? What can you do to change it? Well, I get a lot of people asking, what can I do to support you? Now I'm giving you a way you can support me, support us, support Biggie and CCN, because the love that they brought to the table and what they're doing, all the other broadcasters bringing this truth fast and furious. We do this out of the love of our heart for our brothers and sisters. Anyways, I think Biggie, I've shared enough love today, and my brothers and sisters, time to come home. Home is where the heart is. And I'm going to leave on that note. That's my high note. Thank you. I love everybody.
If you really had to make a difference on a large scale with minimal resources, how would you go about it? Have you ever dared to dream of doing that which seems impossible? On a planet steeped with corruption and destruction, the question beckons, how do we change it? Media has a far-reaching impact on people and has been used to manipulate humanity into our current destructive patterns. In order to affect people into moving into constructive patterns of behavior, we need to construct a new paradigm of media. Conscious Consumer Network has been created with the explicit intention of giving the amazing truth-seeking, solutions-orientated, alternative media a place to fully realize their true potential with a cutting-edge, high-tech professional media platform being made available to use at no cost to the broadcaster. In turn, some of the greatest freedom-seeking hearts and souls of our time have realized the true potential of what has been created and have come together to provide their insight and inspiration on CCN. Conscious Consumer Network has become a unique, interactive information and educational network which provides a free-to-view, live-stream, ultra-high-definition channel to the world and features 25 live shows a week and growing with the addition of multiple language broadcasts. CCN has features comparable with mainstream media, such as being able to pause and rewind broadcasts whilst being live streamed. Catch up on this or previous broadcasts, now available from CCN High Definition Downloads. You can now purchase a high definition download of your favorite CCN show from ethymarket.com. Support free and independent media by becoming a monthly pledger. This can be done with a monthly pledge of €10, which will allow you unlimited access to CCN's high-definition downloads, which hosts a back catalogue of over 250 shows, which have been aired since the launch of CCN on the 1st of January 2015. In order to keep CCN free of corporate sponsorship and advertising, CCN has launched the Pledge 300 campaign. This is a realistic goal with the hopes of securing a minimum of 300 people who will each pledge €10 a month. With this number, we can continue to grow and operate and potentially expand into a second foreign language channel. Without it, CCN will simply not be able to function without succumbing to corporate sponsorship and advertising. Help keep alternative media in the hands of the people. We thank you for supporting free and independent